everybody, welcome to BanjoBenClark.com. This is your home to learn how to play the banjo, the mandolin, the guitar. I have a fiddle up here, but you don't want me to torture you with that, at least not today. Hey, I have a new friend. Check this out. This is a Huber banjo. A lot of you that have emailed me in the past and asked me what's the best banjo you can buy. For several years, I've said Huber. And that's because I do believe that they are the best banjos, and I'm not getting paid to say this, but I have the treat of being able to borrow this Huber banjo to make this video, and it's awesome. We're going to do an advanced version of 9-pound hammer. Check it out. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to jump over to the website, if you'd like, BanjoBenClark.com, and you can join as a gold pick or lifetime member, which helps me put out videos like this every week. And you can go over there and you can download the tab. I have both the PDF and the TEF files of the tab exactly the way that I played it. And then we're about to jump in and learn measure for measure this version of 9-pound hammer. This is an advanced version. I already have a basic version on the site, and if you ask, you shall receive. I had about 40 or 50 gold pick members say, I want an advanced version of it. So here you go. This has got a lot of great melodic licks in it and kind of a different way of presenting this melody. I thought it was pretty cool. So jump over there and grab that. We're going to learn it measure for measure, as I mentioned. Then I've got another video segment where I'm going to play it very slowly from start to finish with no interruptions, so you can really see what's going on all the way through. And then I have a rhythm tracks video where I've got my guitar and we play 4 different speeds, starting from very slowly all the way up to speed, so you can practice along. So no excuse not to go over there. Only thing I don't have is a little Granny's blackberry cobbler. I'll have to work on that. You never know, this technology, I might be able to serve you up a slice of blackberry cobbler one day. All right, here at the kickoff, I'm going to give you a kickoff, just like you were going to kick this song off to start singing it. You could also use this kickoff in measure 1 to come into your break after someone sings a chorus, so it kind of serves a dual purpose, but you'll really want to pay attention to the counting here because it comes in on an upbeat or on an offbeat. Okay, if you'll notice that first little squiggly line in measure 1, that's called an 8th note rest. Okay, so the very first downbeat, we don't play anything, but we come in with a pinch on the upbeat of 1. Okay, and pay attention, I have those fingerings circled, our right hand fingering circled beneath each of the notes. So if you were counting it, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, okay? So that may kind of throw some of you off just here at the start. And don't let it do that. If you have a hard time with it, you can just start right on the downbeat. Okay? But I just think that's cool. This being more of an advanced version, to have kind of an advanced kickoff there, okay? One thing I do want to say is after you hammer on that 3rd beat, so 1 and 2 and 3 and, once you get there, I want you to leave that fret down. That's that 2nd fret down there. You may play it with your index finger. I play it with my middle. But I want you to leave it down after that hammer on, all the way through the slide in measure 2, okay? Because we want that ringing note to be there. Still want it there. I almost want it to create kind of some dissonance because we're following the melody, but we're doing it in a more advanced way. We're kind of creating a dip in the melody there in measure 2. Hammer. Okay? Some people kind of sing it like that. Some people just sing a straight hammer. Okay? Okay, so measure 2 is fairly simple. We start off with a pinch. with the open G and D string. We already have that second fret down. We're going to slide. Those are quarter note slides, so don't get too fast on me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and end it with a pinch. Okay? So first and second measures, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good. Now measure 3, we're going to start off with a quarter note, but there's something here that I want you to really pay attention to. This makes a lot of a difference here. But the first hammer-on that we have from the 2nd to 3rd fret on this G string is an 8th note hammer-on. Okay, we know that because if you look at the little stem beneath the notes of the hammer-ons, there's just a single bar line down there. As opposed to the pull-off later in measure 3, if you'll notice it has those 2 little double bar lines. So what that means is that I'm going to hammer from the 2nd to the 3rd fret at precisely the same time that I pick that B string. So it sounds like this. 1 and 2 and. Okay? Now you might be tempted to play an 8th note hammer-on, which would sound like this. And that would be okay. But the reason why I did an 8th note hammer-on instead of a 16th note hammer-on is so that we could contrast it with a 16th note pull-off. Okay, so we get just a little bit of variety there in the 3rd measure. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That pull-off coming back from the 3rd to the 2nd fret, some of you may pull down. I pull off going either way. Some of you may be using these 2 fingers. It's okay, whatever you want to do. But that pull off happens before we hit that open D string. Hear that? So it creates a little pop there. Now measure 4, we're going to pick up the melody again. Little too heavy. And then go ahead and create your whole full C chord shape there. Heavy, because we're going to do a forward roll through measure 4. Let's look at measure 5. We've still got this C shape down. It starts out on the B string. At that point, we're going to be releasing our ring finger to get ready for this pull off, and it's an 8th note pull off from the 3rd to the 2nd fret. Okay? Don't get too fast on that. A lot of times people want to play. Okay, no, this pull off, it's an 8th note pull off, so it goes the same speed as the rest of our notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, that's measure 5. Once again, you can pull that off going down, or you can push off. People sometimes call that a push off. Okay, measure 6, pretty straight up measure. Start off with a quarter note, do a forward reverse roll, then a 16th note pull off down there. I do use my ring finger and middle finger a lot for these. A lot of you may be wanting to use your first 2 fingers. That's fine too. Okay. At this point, measure 7, we're going to jump to a partial D chord closed shape. Okay. But what we're going to do is just grab these first 2. Okay. Middle finger on the 3rd fret, pinky on the 4th fret. And then we're going to use our ring finger, and we're going to do a little bit of single string picking here. You'll notice the fingerings beneath the notes. On the 3rd beat, we have thumb and then an index, both on the G string. Okay, so that whole measure 7 sounds like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So I kind of go ahead and jump to this shape, these 3 fingers, and then keep my middle finger, my ring finger mobile, because it's going to have to do a little jumping around. Good. Then we're just going to end with a julik, measure 8. Now we're going to start getting really syncopated and getting to some more melodic stuff. Let's take a look at that.